Hello, Jocely Moreira. Today I'm gonna talk to you about vacation. Vacation is coming, about the vocabulary that you can use when you travel, when people ask you, "Oh, how was your trip? What did you do?" Okay? So, I will start talk about my last trip to Portugal that I did with my sister Jenny, and we started getting off the beaten path. Ok? To get off the beaten path é sair do lado mais movimentado, né? So we decided, after traveling for 9 hours, we decided to get off the beaten path and just walk through the villages. Yes, take a look at the views, sitting in the cafes and people watching. So it was amazing. Okay, means that when you do that, you go to places that people don't visit so much. So for the first day that we were a little tired, yet we preferred that. My sister also told me that it would be better if we travel light. What does it mean to travel light? It's not to carry much luggage, muita bagagem, just to pack a carry-on, ok? Só uma bagagem de mão, to pack a carry-on, ok? And this was the best thing we did, not to travel taking all your house. I don't know, when you travel, what do you prefer to do? Because we don't like to, after hours flying, to wait for the luggage, to go to the baggage claim and stay there waiting, no, for our luggage. It's not good, I think. My sister and I had a wonderful trip, so we can say it was worth it. It was worth it means valeu a pena. Okay, it was a very good trip. When, although the difficulties, although the money spent and everything, airport, hustle and bustle at the airport, it was very good result. So it was worth it. And we can say the negative, it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it, for example, to be waiting in line for 2 hours to see one castle. We preferred to uh, go just walk by the streets and take some coffee and have some snack, than being in 2 hour line. So we decided it was not worth it. So it was worth it and it wasn't worth it. And we also like it to go with the flow. To go with the flow means that we just we go through the streets, and then we saw amazing musicians playing the Augusta Street, very famous there near the trade square, Praça do Comércio, and a lot of people gathered and sing along with the musicians, and it was amazing. We also booked a sailboat tour in the Tagus River, that is the Rio Tejo, and this was absolutely wonderful, more than we expected. We thought it would be good, but it was, we had so much fun going through, seeing Lisbon, the other side of the city, so it was totally lived up to the hype. Lived up to the hype. So it's when something is very, it's beyond our expectation, vai além da nossa expectativa. So when we were there, we drank wine, we were on the river, and we took amazing pictures, and the guide was talking French, in Spanish, in Italian, and Portuguese from Portugal. So was total lived up to the hype. But sometimes things also were blown away, to be blown away. So it means when it was positive. So we were seeing those tiles, azulejos. So in the most important buildings, when you go through the street, we see those tiles. Are historical tiles. We were blown away by those amazing tiles. Yeah. And another expression that we use is we on the go. We were on the go. No? What means on the go? We were constantly moving. Yes, we were always on the go from morning to night because we want to make the most of the time. A gente queria aproveitar um, ao máximo a nossa estada em Portugal. So we wanted to make the most, so we were on the go, visiting many sites, many places possible during the day. So we left in the morning so early and just got at the hotel late at night. But sometimes things don't go so well, and then we have to say, like, it didn't go as planned. So in the beginning of our trip, we had a simple problem and we felt disappointed because there was our flight was delayed because of technical problem in the aircraft. Waited 3 hours more. So our flight was 3 hour delayed. So it didn't go as we planned in the beginning. Another way to say negative things, instead of saying, oh, was horrible, was terrible, it was such a letdown. Okay? Oh, it was a nightmare. So we will say, oh, it was such a letdown. That was the case of the Bondinho da Glória when we were there. Okay? The Bondinho is a funicular railway that connects the Baixa city to the Baixa to the Bairro Alto area. Né? The service was suspended due to a serious accident. There were some deaths in September and 2025, so we couldn't ride that funicular. So it was such a letdown. Okay, so here I showed you 10 expressions that we use when we travel, and you can, when you come back, like my students always ask me how was my trip, so you can also use this vocabulary to show that you really practice English during your vacation, your trip. Okay, now I will show you some conversation and you will practice with me. Stay with me, okay, because we will practice this. So now let's repeat after me, okay? I have magic ears, magic teacher ears, and I will listen you talking after me, okay? Você vai repetir aí depois de mim. Please help me. I'm a little hoarse, tô um pouquinho rouca aqui, because I already had many classes today, but I'm here because I'm committed to teach you. Estou comprometida em te ensinar. Então, bora praticar aqui comigo. So when they say, so, how was your trip to Portugal? Ou para qualquer outro lugar. Repeat there. Oh my God, I still on the go after everything. The trip was incredible. Great. Tell me what you did. First of all, I decided to travel light. Best choice ever. Did you get off the beaten path? Definitely. I visited some tiny villages in Cascais, and honestly, I was blown away. That must have been beautiful. It was. And even booked a sailboat tour on the Tagus River in Lisbon. That part really lived up to the hype. Wow, sounds like a dream. Well, not everything. One day, it didn't go as planned. I tried a super famous restaurant in Porto, and honestly, it was such a letdown. It was not worth it at all. Não valeu nada a pena. It was not worth it at all. Oh no! Yeah, but after that, I just decided to go with the flow, and the rest of the trip turned out amazing. In the end, it was worth it. Okay? So, these were the 10 expressions about my trip to Portugal. Thank you so much and see you on the next video. Bye bye.